Welcome back. We have September Karomi joining us to talk about Timeraiser, of course, the annual event happening in really just 2 days from now, September,
Yes.
on Friday at the Rex Hall, right?
That's right.
We talked to you last week about Timeraiser just to sort of promote the event and see where you were at last week. But compared to that, how are things going 2 days out?
They're going great. We have all our artwork collected and ready to go, and ticket sales are going well. So yeah, no, it's going to be a really great evening.
So the response has been good so far?
Yeah, it always is.
Okay. Where do you get the artwork from usually? Is it from all over the place, mostly local? Maybe just refresh our memory on that, September.
So the goal is to get local emerging artists.
Okay.
So that's sort of the goal, and where we end up getting almost all of our artwork is from the Kamloops Arts Council Art Expo show that happens every February. Okay. And it's a great show. It has over 100 artists, and most of them are from this area, like Salmon Arm and stuff is in there,
yeah.
but that's okay. And it's just a really great show. It has a really, anyone who wants to enter a piece can. You don't need to be an artist, like an established artist. You can just be wanting to start out, and it's a lot of fun. We walk around the show with our little committee and we select the artwork, and it's probably the best part is being able to buy all this artwork.
So all that artwork will be displayed on Friday at the Rex Hall. And then people will just walk around and decide which one they like, which one they want to pledge their hours. Because this is pledging volunteer hours, just to remind everybody. It's pledging volunteer hours or trading time for art. So you go around and pick what you want and pledge on the different ones that you're interested in?
Yeah, for sure. So when you're there, when you walk into the Timeraiser, there'll be 18 pieces of artwork set up in sort of a gallery type, pop-up gallery type format. And there's also 18 agencies there that night. So you walk around and you look at the artwork and you talk to the different agencies that are there and see what goes on in the community and where your skills might be useful. It's really casual. You're not signing up to volunteer that night. It's just getting to know people and learning about what's out there. And if you win a piece, then yeah, afterwards you go back and you try and figure out which opportunities align with you.
Is there a cap on how many hours you can actually pledge?
There is.
Okay, because I feel like some people may be getting really excited and then realize, oh, I can't commit to that.
Absolutely. So it's 100 hours, and at 100 hours it becomes like a mini raffle for that piece. If you're willing to do 100 hours for that piece, then your name goes in an envelope and we'll pick somebody. But yeah, for that, if you've never volunteered before and you bid like 300 hours, well, you're not going to succeed. And ultimately, we want people to become lifelong volunteers. We want people to love it.
What kind of agencies, or which agencies, September, are, I mean, I'm sure there's many, I know there's many, but just some of the ones that stick out for you, maybe you can tell us a little bit about which ones would be needing that help and part of this Timeraiser.
Sure. So like the Kamloops Therapeutic Riding Association is one. They have horseback riding programs for people with disabilities, and they always need all sorts of different help. So if you love being outside and love being with animals, that's a great choice. The Brennan's Ugly Sweater Run is one of them, so that's a really small agency. Same with the Barnhart Vale Horse and Hiker Association. Both those are run by like 5 people. And so they love, like anyone who can do anything is, it makes a huge impact, and they're sort of neat outside events you can get involved with. The Heart and Stroke Foundation is there. BC Special Olympics is there. We try and get a lot of different things so that everybody can find something that they love.
Just quickly, we've got about 30 seconds left, September, but I know that you were mentioning before we started the segment quite an interesting statistic about Timeraiser and how it's gone over the last few years.
Yeah, so this will be our 7th or 8th year. I can't remember the number, but I do keep track of how much we raise. And over the past 7 years, we have raised 8,500 committed volunteer hours. Wow. So I know those hours have happened in the community. And over $35,000 of artwork that we've purchased with corporate sponsorships that's gone into local artists' pocket to support them at their business.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's really great.
So it's a great event, of course, and one that will benefit so many different organizations by people helping out with volunteer hours. Thanks for being here. We wish you the best on Friday, September. I know it'll be a good event. So Friday, November 16th at the Rex Hall. For more information, you can go to timeraiser.ca. We're back in a couple of minutes. Stay with us.